this is an intro video. Hi, my name's Nativa. I like to knit, and if you like that idea, then you should stick around. So I have been knitting since, I want to say middle school is when I picked it up. But yeah, my friend knitted a lot in community theater, and I was like, I want to do this. Looks really fun. She was making scarves out of that like really gross fuzzy yarn that I feel like was very popular between the two of us in the early 2000s. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she taught me how to knit. Shout out to Rachel. But I've been knitting since then, and I think I was probably like 12 when I picked it up and started making really skinny scarves. And then I think my mom, or could have been Santa, got me a Klutz knitting book. Do you know about Klutz? Klutz is this like amazing company. I don't know what they're up to these days, but they make all of these like crafting kits for kids. But yeah, there's a Klutz knitting book, and it comes with needles and yarn and probably like a darning needle or a yarn needle, and that's probably it. But anyway, learned from that and was also making scarves and probably like other little, I think I made some little pouches and stuff. But anyway, learned from that book and then eventually graduated to YouTube, and that's like where I learned most of the skills that I have now is honestly from YouTube. So yeah, I've been doing it since I was a kid, and I love it so much, and it's been a hobby of mine since then that I have like been kind of on and off with, and like have not been super loyal to, but have always come back to. But I hadn't done it in a while, and decided to pick it back up this past year in 2021, and was like, had been dying to do it, had like truly been dying to pick it back up. And I have never stopped my Pinterest addiction, so I've just been constantly pinning things and evolving from like, you know, stupid little middle school project to like wanting to make really cool stuff like sweaters and, you know, actual clothes. So I finally am like making things that I'm proud of, which feels so good and it's so exciting. And because of that, I have been watching a lot of YouTube. It was like 3-minute how to knit a certain stitch YouTube videos that are like godsend, so grateful for them. But through that, I found some other makers who are doing like knitting sort of lifestyle videos and like making lifestyle videos. One of them is Well Loved Knits. Making Cassie is another one that I am like obsessed with. But I've been watching these and being like, oh my God, there are people like me who want to nerd out about this. Basically, I never realized that there was like, of course, a huge community of people on YouTube being like, here's me in my cute house making cute stuff. Like, let me share it with you. Let me vlog about knitting. What? So nice. Been watching a ton of that in the past like month or two. And I was like, I want to do this because none of my friends really knit anymore. Like, I don't really know anyone who knits the way that I do, like is obsessed with it the way that I am, and is like as invested in it and like wants to talk about it. So like people are like excited to hear about stuff that I'm making for sure. But I just wanted to like really I just really wanted to nerd out on it a little bit more. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to make a YouTube channel because why the fuck not? And also I think it'd just be like a fun thing to do. I have no agenda here. I'm just like, I love knitting. I want to talk about knitting. So that's what we're going to do on this channel. And maybe talk about sewing later down the line. I'm hoping that will happen. I have a sick sewing machine that my Aunt Mary gifted me and had restored. It's this beautiful, beautiful fucking sewing machine. And the problem is it's at my parents' house. I live in Chicago. My parents live in West Virginia. Don't quite know how I'm going to get the sewing machine here. A drive is going to have to happen at some point. So that's like future visions for where I'm headed with my crafting and making and hobbying. But for now, we're going to be knitting. And I just wanted to talk about it with the internet because there's so many cool freaking people making beautiful stuff so many cool people making amazing patterns, and I feel like my eyes have just finally been open to it in 2021, and now it's a new year and I'm gonna talk about it. Future plans for the channel, I mean, honestly, it's gonna be a lot of like whips, like what's on my needles now, a lot of like what I'm planning to make, what I'm hoping to make. Like I said, I have a Pinterest board that's like a mile long, full of knitting stuff, knitting patterns. And my Etsy is full of stuff. What else? Not a lot of how-to. This is not that. This is not going to be me showing you how to knit because, good Lord, there are so many people who are more qualified and are doing it brilliantly. On YouTube, go find them. They're everywhere. They're easy to find. Go do that if that's what you're looking for. But talk through materials. Like, I feel like my eyes are also being opened slowly to the world of yarn. Like, you know, God, there's so much different yarn out there, and like what is good for what and what I got my eye on, that kind of thing. I think the next video is going to be stuff that I made in 2021, and I'll give you a little sneak peek. Hint, hint, you've gotten a sneak peek this whole video. It's this sweater, and I could talk about it here, but you're just going to have to wait for the next one. But, look at her. What else? Let me check again. No, that's pretty much it. It's just going to be what I'm making and why I'm making it and what my plans are. And hopefully you're going to get some cute B-roll of all the stuff. And, yeah, I don't know. This is an intro video. Hi, my name's Nativa. I like to knit. And if you like that idea, then you should stick around and subscribe and like the video and comment and whatever, YouTube it up. And thanks for watching. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and being a part of this. This is something that, like I said, it's just like purely coming from a place of joy for me, which feels like really new and exciting and honestly kind of low stakes, which is really nice. Like, I'm literally just doing this for fun and just to see where it goes. Like, I just really want to connect with other people who like knitting, and hopefully that will happen. So thank you for watching it, and thank you for sticking around if you do. Click the stuff. 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 Okay, bye.